Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Today, the first of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. That's the rookie Tyler Luke. He begins this one. Off we go here in Baltimore. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Williams in motion. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Gibson. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Alohi Gilman.
We talked at the start of the game, Mike, the energy in this stadium, and now after that early turnover, it's certainly not going to help quiet this crowd. They clearly came into this game facing an uphill battle, and they've made it here even harder on themselves with that early turnover.
Hey, middle.
Yeah, the first carry for King Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. We'll go again here with Henry. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Hey. Cut.
They'll go. It's Mitchell. And he's going to have the Ravens first down by a good couple of yards. They get 3 on 4th and inches.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. In trouble, man, he's going to be taken down. Harold Landry, he gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And he is out of bounds down at the 21. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run it with Henry. He's to the 10. And he will score! Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Marcus Jones now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On first and 10, here's May. And he's downfield to the tight end pitch. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 41 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. Oh, a loose football. One of the Ravens has it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun. It's May. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. He'll find the rookie third-round pick, Kyle Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Ravens 14, Patriots 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down. So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5.
Hey, Alpha, slide!
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7 from the 46. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. 3rd and 6. As we are ready to get back underway. On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
6 yards.
A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go.
And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will take a 21-7 lead.
Patriots 7.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. He's going to air this one out. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
What a big play there for New England. 39 yards.
Gain on the play. And the Patriots 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's May. Rolling right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, New England. The extra point now for Borregales. His kick is good. And the Pats draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Patriots 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Real quick, ready? You. Ready, shot. Cut.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8. 2nd down and 8.
There's one.
Play action now. Jackson. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Anthony Jennings. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Come on, ready? Report! Report!
A design run here with Jackson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. And that's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half. Well, I'll tell you, Mike, I'm feeling pretty good about my chances of picking up this 4th down when I've got big old Derrick Henry in the backfield. So what an unbelievable job by this defense coming up with a huge 4th down stop.
Now Gibson. And they'll take this down inside with 35. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Patriots.
Out of the gun, here's May. A ball deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
He's going to try it here again. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Patriots. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this game.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Hey!
Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now a toss, running left, it's Henry. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Jackson going up top and looking for Andrews. And he's into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens go up by 7. 28-21.
Patriots 21.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes Gibson. Yeah. Past midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And not only a heck of a return, but it changes a little bit of the coach's strategy. You're thinking he's just going to sit on this score. He's willing to take it into the locker room for the half. All of a sudden now you get a big return, you got a short field. and this offense has a chance to steal some points here before halftime.
Hey, come on.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Throwing on second down. May on the move left. He's going to air this one out for Jones. Nice job there. On that return, gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On play action, here's Jackson. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now Jackson, this a design run. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Third and long. From the gun, Jackson. That's made. That's worked. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Hey, middle. You. What?
Again, right up the middle to Henry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. Here's Mitchell. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down.
He was brought down at the 40.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
First down and more inside the 40. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 53 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with first and goal.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
3rd and goal.
Hey, middle.
Pistol formation with Jackson. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. And he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice work here on the return as they get this close to the 35.
And typically, like, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return game. I mean, this is something that has been a priority all season long, and they nearly scored.
He's got it at about the 8, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Throwing now is May. Set up the screen for Gibson. And this one blown up. Good surge to drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line. Off the play fake, here's May. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Off the play fake, it's May. That is hard. What a job on the scramble. Demario Douglas. Touchdown, New England. Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Patriots back within 7. It's 35-28. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area, so it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Short, complete to Likely. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
180!
Design run here with Jackson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On the return is Jones. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And that is incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
Flush to his right. Again, working deep downfield. And he'll be taken down at the 30. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Pick up of 46 yards. Made out on 1st and 10. Mike Green in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's May. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On 3rd and long, here's May. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake. You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. He's to the 15. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
60 yards.
Big one here in the 4th quarter. That gains an even 60 yards.
That's a 4-yard line.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Mitchell. This defense backs up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up 2nd
Ball
and goal.
a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Jackson's going to keep this one himself. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
We changed it.
It's now 3rd and
Alpha,
goal.
sit up. Sit up.
Throwing Jackson. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Zay Flowers Baltimore. No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Working out of the gun. It's May. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the ground, here's Mitchell. Open space inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. P2w Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens. On is Luke to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens are able to extend the lead.
Ravens 49, Patriots 28.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On play action, here's May. Going up top. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Throwing is May. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd down and 15 yards to go.
May to throw on 2nd down. That one taken in by Douglas. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want...
Overarm in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A big gain on the play. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, out is the rookie Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And with a well-placed pickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We're going to be back up now to start this drive.
They're on 2-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here, and the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here back up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass back up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run here with Hill. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Third and 11.
Cowboy 80.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout, and the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. He'll return it from the 11. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is May. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
May's pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Down to a knee here, and that'll do it. They have advanced. They are moving on in the playoffs. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson.